Hold up now, wait. Tell me who they came to see. D-Money and Enforcer, getting on a victory. Talking NBA, NFL, and NCO. You know they on the grind, ain't no other way. This is self-made podcast, all they do is talk trash. You know that they top class. You know who the kings are. You know who the kings are. Don't you be no retard. If you want the best, then you should know where to start. Self-made podcast, all they do is talk trash. You know that they top class. You know who the kings are. Don't you be no retard. If you want the best, then you should know where to start. Self-made podcast, all they do is talk trash. You know that they top class. You know who the kings are. Don't you be no retard. If you want the best, then you should know where to start. Yeah, you know who the kings are.
No. You definitely know who the kings are. It's your boy Enforcer D-Money. This has been a sad week for both of us. I thought at least one of us would be smiling. Well, sad, but it's all good. We still got some sports to talk about. What's going on, brother?
You the op this week.
Why?
You the op this week.
Yeah. The game we've been talking about for since you started the schedule is finally here. But we both kind of limping in, but at least your team getting better.
Yo, man, you might as well just come to the game with me Sunday.
Man, I wish I could.
Me and Carmel going. Carmel from Jersey, from Burlington, and probably my son.
Cool.
And my cousin Case.
Take pictures, I know you're gonna probably call me when y'all score a win and shit. I already know the deal.
I mean, they gonna have to run the ball. The bad thing for y'all is the run defense ain't that great. So I don't even know if Mac Jones gonna throw a pass this week, man. They might just run.
He probably will. They got to do play action.
Because whatchamacallit, Saquon went off for the first time this year, and McCaffrey had a bad game last week. He don't do two of those in a row.
I mean, we definitely gonna talk about the Saquon shit. We got a lot to talk about in that game.
That's a lot to talk about, period. This week was a lot going on.
All phases of sports. So let's just get to it.
18 inning World Series. Like, what the hell be going on?
We do this every fucking show. He already my script. And I don't even give him the script. But yes, 18 innings, bro.
Insanity.
18 innings, and the same motherfucker that did it last year, almost to the day, with a walk-off home run. I don't know, Freddie, man. Freddie
different, man. Freddie, a different animal.
I mean, it's clutch. He's very clutch with the time.
He's clutch on their team, and Springer is clutch on the other team.
Yeah.
Playoffs come on, they ain't playing fair. They turn it up.
Do you think after this, you think it's going 7?
Yeah, it might as well.
I mean, it's not the team.
They both fighting. I love it.
But at the same time, it's not the team they wanted, but shit, it's a good. Well, the Dodgers will go anyway. We knew the Dodgers would repeat, but
I was rooting for Toronto. I really like Vlad. Is one of my favorite players.
What's going on TikTok? We got TikTok is on here. I got them on my phone right now. Yeah, but not only that. Hold on, I'm just not gonna talk about Freddie. We gotta talk about Ohtani.
Yo, this dude is going crazy.
Bro, Ohtani hit he got on base 9 times in this game.
They walked him 5 times. They scared of him.
5 times. 4 for 4, 2 home runs, a double, 3 RBIs. He could have got the cycle if he wanted to. He just playing with them. But Toronto, like you just said, Toronto is fighting, bro. Like they had the lead too.
But they had the lead, man. They gave it up.
Yeah, it could have been 3-0, but the Dodgers are the defending champions. They're not gonna fucking go out like that. Like fuck that. No, we're not doing that. Not in our house. And if you're a playoff baseball buff, you already know like walk offs in LA is like historic with them, bro. Like go back to '88, all the way to last year, then this shit. I don't know what they're gonna do tonight, but it's game 4 is tonight.
Yeah,
So I hope they're not too tired.
they gotta be after that.
Go get some rest because you gotta play the game. You need a champion. How you enjoy the first week of basketball?
Hey man, I- it's been a revelation.
Any surprises so far for you? We talking
I
about we got
like
coach right now.
surprises, no, but happy to see certain things with my Knicks, especially.
Ooh, ooh, they 2-1 right now in the six.
Bulls being number one is a surprise.
Well, yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna hold you on that one. What the hell happened to my screen? Well, anyway, um, look at the 76ers. They're
So,
rookie.
I mean, they rookie been snapping. He dropped
Oh,
what 30 something this first game,
yeah,
35 I think.
I think he had over 30 points last game. They
He
just they
been balling.
you thought gonna say, oh, the record? No, we just started. I ain't gonna
Nah,
pull it up like that. But I mean that's the East. That's the East for you. But
Cavs.
it's a good first week. Little surprises here and there, but the
Nick,
Bulls and 76 is 3-0.
Knicks and the Bucks tonight. That should be a good game.
Mm. Here's the West Coast. Are you surprised the Spurs
Yeah,
are 4-0?
Spurs are gonna be a problem if they can stay healthy.
Mm.
That's the only thing that can hurt them really if they can stay healthy.
Yes, yeah.
The Spurs to me are the OKC Thunder. They super young, talented, got a superstar player that nobody can stop.
Mm.
All they got to do is stay healthy.
What about these damn 40-point scoring 50-point motherfuckers just
Yo,
light
they've
it
been
up.
going off. Yo, look at the boy Reeves from the Lakers. Been
Yeah,
going stupid.
it
What he
looks
had 92 points in 2 games
yes.
because
No,
there's no Luca and no LeBron.
yeah, 1993. Even though they lost to the Trailblazers last game, but
Yeah, no Luca, no LeBron. He's showing them.
yeah,
Somebody was suggesting that they should trade him while he's hot.
but cool.
They said trade him to a team like Boston or somebody that needs a point guard that can score because they say he needs the ball in his hand to be this effective. And when Luca and LeBron there, he don't get the ball. He don't get the ball like that.
I mean, shit. I mean, you'd think since he did, it'll take some of the weight off of like a LeBron. You got Luca there. You got somebody else scoring. Now you can do all the other
I
shit. You
don't
got all
I
time
don't
to
think
score.
they can trade him. He's a part of their big three. Like that's they three, him, Luca, and LeBron.
Okay.
You
How you feel
can't get
about Cooper?
huh?
Cooper Flag.
I think they need to give him time to adjust and become a professional because he has the talent. He just got to get used to being in the NBA.
He
He
looked good.
hasn't.
I think it was last game. He looked good.
He had 10 points, 10 rebounds his first game, if I'm not mistaken. He's not the superstar yet that they've been projecting him to be, but it's only been 3 games.
Hmm.
Well, 4 games for them.
Right.
So, but he can grow into it. I never thought he was gonna be this superstar that they proclaimed. I thought he'd be a good player, a solid player. I never had him as a superstar like they do, but I think he could get some things done, and I think he'll be a solid contributor to that team, especially once Kyrie comes back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kyrie definitely open up some space for him.
Exactly.
What you is anything on here? Are you surprised on the West Coast besides
Utah is a shocker to me. Utah has been balling.
who's the player? It's the player that also.
Markkinen's been balling, and they talking about he might get moved at the trade, but they say that every year. that he might get moved. Him and Kessler are like the top two that can always. They might get moved. They might get moved.
But why would you do that when you need someone like him?
I don't know what they're doing in Utah. Are they trying to rebuild? Or are they trying to build around him? Like, what are they? What exactly is their plan for the future in Utah? Like
Yeah,
everything is cute week one. Everything is actually cute for the first month of the season until teams start remembering who they are and start to fall back to where they belong.
hmm I mean, especially they go to state. I think they finally, from last year they got Butler with late in the season. Now we about to have the first full season of Butler with Curry.
Yeah. And they young players stepped up last game. I think like they whole starting five had 20 points each, over 20 points.
Oh,
Yeah, like I know they had five players. I don't know if they were all starters, but I know they had five players with over 20 points last game. So it's
oh,
not just Steph out there having to do everything offensively or Jimmy having to do everything. They got some other people stepping up.
which game was that? Was it the Laker game? Steph went off 40, 40
And
something
Steph
points.
go off every game if he feel like it.
If you feel like it, if you feel like it. Well, I mean, I
I
like it.
can't wait to see what happens at the trade deadline because for some reason they keep talking about Giannis in New York, Giannis in New York. I don't know why they keep bringing it up. Giannis has said he wants to be a Buck, but if he does leave, he would like to. This is his favorite city to play in. And the only way it'll actually work is if Giannis tells them trade me to New York. Like that's the only way it's gonna work because it's a lot of other teams with better trade packages than ours.
I was about to say, what the hell New York gonna give up for a Giannis?
Most guaranteed it'll be Carl Anthony Towns
Oh,
because he's younger. He's younger and I guess he's like a semi superstar. So it'll be Carl Anthony Towns because he's gonna get you a double double every night.
hmm
Um, he's averaging over 10 rebounds a game, double digit points. So it'll definitely be Carl Anthony Towns, and unfortunately, it'll probably be some either OG or Bridges. It'll either be OG or Bridges,
maybe a draft pick.
and maybe even another player like maybe Hart or somebody.
Oh
So
wow.
you would have to throw them in also. Cause you remember you're giving up Giannis. You ain't giving up no regular dude. You're giving up Giannis. And then they're gonna have to what I'm thinking they might have to do is get a third team to come in and trade Carl Anthony Towns to that team, send Bridges and OG to the Bucks, and then get some picks from that other team to go to the Bucks too.
Oh wow.
Right
So,
now, I don't think you should do it. I think the only thing the Knicks need to do is make sure they bench is strong. Because if they bench is strong, or maybe even bring in another big man that can score, that way you can move Carl Anthony Towns to the four. Have a like getting maybe like Vucevic from the Bulls because he
oh,
can give you 20 a night.
when you said that, I had to think about who you was talking about. I just remember the game he had against. I think was that the Lakers game too. It probably
And
was.
Vucevic be snapping, so he can get you 20. He can get you between 15 to 20 a night, but he don't play no defense.
Ah,
But I
European,
mean,
European.
you giving up the defense for scoring. So,
Yeah, there we go.
but I don't think like right now Bridges he's been going in this new offense with Mike Brown calling the plays. Bridges been going off offensively. Finally, like that's what we bought him here for.
Okay.
Initially, but last year he wasn't doing that. He would only like try to score when Brunson was on the bench. He's been going hard offensively. OG's been going hard. This is finally what the offense was supposed to look like. And without Tibbs, now we're using the bench. You know what I
Mm.
mean? So you got McBride coming off the bench, Clarkson coming off the bench. They're using the young boy Kolick that we drafted. So now it's starting to look like a team, not just everybody give the ball to Brunson and stand back and watch him work.
I was about to say, and that's a good thing for Brunson because
He's gonna last longer.
right, right. Let's get to our daily. We moving up there, boy. We was 20.
What?
with 21 this week, we had, I hate to say it like this, but thanks to Mike Hart, I gotta keep saying it now. We had to teach little brother a little thing or two, well, a thing or two. We gonna get to that game, but nothing really changed in top five. It was a scary moment in top five. We'll talk about that game with Bama and South Carolina.
Yeah, I don't know why they was playing with South Carolina like that.
Bro, I was driving doing my delivery, so the game, I got Sling, so I got to listen to the game. I can't just watch it. And they was up, and the boy fumbled, and on their side of the field, I was like, "Oh, y'all set this up perfectly for Alabama." So you thought Alabama was gonna go for the field goal, they scored a fucking damn running touchdown. I was like, "Well, y'all not gonna get that."
Did
Vandy,
you notice that they have two number 10s?
no, till you said it, but I know that's number 11, but
Yeah.
till you
Shit, BYU done played themselves into the top 11. I give them props for that.
being 8-0.
They
Eight
done
and
played
zero
themselves
in the
into the top.
in
I
the Big
like it.
12. It's
Texas is ranked again. How does Texas just be jumping us? Like y'all went from not ranked, we was 25th, moved up to 21st, and Texas just completely jumped us, and now they 20th.
is it strength of schedule? You
I
think?
don't care about that.
I'm just asking.
Look at Georgia Tech schedule. They still in the top 10.
Yeah,
And they ain't played nobody good yet.
they go, and they might be easing their way into their conference championship game. They might. We definitely got to talk about Georgia.
Cincinnati and Louisville done stepped up and played themselves into the top 20.
Yeah.
Virginia, I like what Virginia's been doing.
What about Virginia, bro?
Yeah,
Virginia. That game was. I'm going. Man, I got so much to talk about. But this is what I want to talk about. This is the preseason top 10 right here, and
it
look
don't
where they
look
at now.
it don't look nothing like that except for Georgia. Georgia's in the same place.
Miami's in the same
Um,
place.
yeah,
LSU's not ranked. Alabama's actually 4. Oregon went 1 spot up. Notre Dame went 6 spots down. Georgia Saints, like you just said, Clemson is unranked. Penn State's unranked. Ohio's number 1. Texas, who was the preseason number 1, is 20. That's why we play the game, people. That's why we play the game. Don't know what's gonna happen in these football games. Um, I just said BYU is 8-0, but if you watch the beginning of this game, Iowa State actually had a 2 touchdown lead on them, and I say the second half started, and BYU game plan changed and just outscored them.
that's good coaching.
Great coaching, dudes just changed their whole game plan. I think Iowa State only scored a field goal. Other than that, it was all BYU. So they remain 8-0. Like you just said, Georgia Tech 8-0. This is the first time they
First
ever
time
eight
since
zero.
66.
Right.
Gee, yo, because they shocking me too. Georgia Tech has been a laughing stock for years. I mean, they haven't been good for a long time. Like once in a while, you'll get a player out of nowhere that gets drafted in the seventh round out of Georgia Tech that turns into an NFL player. But for the most, like Darren Waller and I think Jawan Jennings went to Georgia Tech too. But
Hey,
this is
yeah,
what I'm saying. Like you find a player like that late in the draft, then you realize Georgia Tech got a couple players here and there,
yeah.
but they ain't been good in so long.
They had their moments. They beat everybody remember the moment when they beat Florida State and ruined that
Yeah.
undefeated streak. They had, like you just said, had talent. Calvin Johnson. We didn't know how good Megatron was because if you know Georgia State back then, they was an option running team. So they really did. They really show how good their receivers was. He was there, and of course, if you're a wrestling fan, you know Roman Reigns. But anyway, but this I haven't seen this in a lifetime. And they said
I'm
1966.
I'm hoping they enjoy it. It's not gonna last, but I'm
No,
hoping you guys enjoy it right now. Keep going as hard as you can. Keep winning. Congratulations on the 8-0 start. I just hope you don't run into any good teams.
you will. You will. Let's see. We got How are you? We're good. We're
What
good.
conference is Georgia Tech in?
ACC,
So who's over there? Clemson, North
Clemson,
Carolina.
North Carolina, Virginia Tech, Stanford, Miami.
Who's first in their division? I mean,
Besides,
in their conference.
it's it's them and
Who they gonna end up playing for the conference championship is what I'm trying to figure out.
probably Miami.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a
Miami.
game. I'll take the over.
Probably Miami. Texas A&M, the team that cost Brian Kelly his job. We're gonna talk about that more
Do
about that.
you know Texas A&M has the most NIL money?
No,
That's why they smacking. They spend the most NIL money.
I wow. You know what's crazy? I thought Ohio State had the most.
They spent the most last year, but Texas A&M has the most NIL money.
Oh wow. What? Oh, that game. This game. Oh, this game was belt to ass against LSU. I got questions. When we get to that subject, I got questions about Brian Kelly. This is some yeah. Uh,
They said he wasn't all in.
what? Yeah, see, that's part of my shit that I'm gonna say. Vandy, we damn near talk about Vandy almost every episode for the past 3 episodes, but this is their best start since 1941, 7-1. Not only that, Vandy. This is Vandy's highest
Well,
AP
Texas
poll.
A&M is top five in NIL money
Good lord, still that's a lot of money. Oh, Vandy's also this is highest AP poll rank in
ever.
1937.
Did they have AP polls in 37?
I
Like,
don't know.
let's be honest. Like, they was in a room in 37. Like, they wasn't even a building. It was just a room somewhere.
There's a
They
room
was in a
called paper,
it was a hotel with paper and a blackboard. Like, they didn't even
bro,
37.
bro. But this game. Oh, well, we're gonna get to that game, but of course we're gonna talk about Michigan.
I was gonna wear my Michigan hoodie today too.
I,
I
I,
gotta start rapping.
I got to you know, my chain is around over there.
I
Um,
gotta start rapping my Mish.
how did you how you grade his performance in this game?
We're missing our identity.
What
Our
you
identity has always been smash mouth defense, run the ball down their throat. We got a quarterback that can throw, and he did good this week.
Mhm.
They need to open up the offense though, especially to play action because you got, in my opinion, the number one running back in the league
Yeah, yeah.
in Hayes, and then
Oh,
but
don't sleep on his backup now. Oh, 20, was it 23? Today
oh
was.
yeah, Marshall gets busy.
Yeah, yeah. There's not
I
sleep
like
on him.
remember last year when we played Alabama, Marshall gets busy.
He got busy this game.
Yeah, Marshall gets busy. That's why I was happy. And then when we got the transfer, I was even happier. But I wasn't even really worried about Hayes. I was excited about Marshall before the season started.
Right,
Young boy can play.
right.
And he's a thumper too. He's a fast thumper.
Going good, going good. Uh, I loved it for what I seen. It was on prime time. You got the Peacock app, so that's a lot of people that's watching that game. He did good in my eyes. Like
Hey yo,
environment,
sports is robbing people. You gotta download Peacock, you gotta download Prime TV, you gotta download.
bro.
Hey, you gotta have 30 apps for you to watch the games now. And I think Christmas is on Netflix. Like you gotta have every app there is just to watch a game now.
They're taking advantage of the streaming. If you want to say
No,
active,
the NFL is greedy and they don't give a shit about the fans. They're selling these games to the highest bidders.
yeah, yeah,
Prime came in and bid out everybody for that Thursday night slot.
yeah. Because that used
Peacock
to be
Peacock Peacock and NBC is the same. So if you got, but who the hell has local TV anymore? Like nobody has
Uh,
NBC.
unless,
Everybody gotta watch it on Peacock.
unless you got the digital antennas.
Yeah, like they make everybody want to jailbreak a Fire Stick.
I'm going. What they call that shit now? VPN. Be careful, dog.
Yeah,
Be careful. Be careful. This game right here.
that
Uh,
was a
first,
game.
first road ranking win for Lane Kiffin on the road in the SEC. With Ole Miss is a good one too because Oklahoma came to play, but they
Yes, they
slipped up at
did.
the end. They slipped at the end. Um, but this is not why I put this on here. It's a little thing that happened after the game. So the reporter was talking to Lane Kiffin, but the camera caught Lane Kiffin talking shit to one of the Oklahoma players, right? And he said, he's like, what's going on here? He's like, nah, this guy was screaming at me all game saying your offense can't score on me, your offense can't score on us. And he's like, I'll just pull his chain. I'm like, yo, we need that in college football. Like, yo, just remember these
It don't be that no more. Everybody want to be politically correct. Everybody want to be friends and shit.
right, we need that. I like that. I like that. Well, it was a good game. It was a good game. It was one of the early games of the day. I had to put this picture. I had another picture with this picture right here.
It's
This is
kind of
almost
disappointing though.
it was almost an upset.
Yeah, it's disappointing to win by 1 point to North Carolina, who's one of the worst teams in college right now.
In overtime. It's not regulation, it's overtime. So
Yeah, like this ain't
they got on
impressive.
overtime.
Cause I don't even remember what the spread was, but I know it was up there.
I can't
The
tell you.
spread, the spread was up there. It wasn't no close spread. And for you to win by one is just rude. That's rude.
It's just disrespectful. Is what my partner's saying. Good lord. Um, uh, but this is look. This is how close it was though. 1 inch. They went for
Crazy.
two, and they stopped them like like at least an inch away from the pylon.
And that would have ignited that organization.
Whew.
That would have did it for them.
It was a lot of close games
It's a
like
game of inches, baby. You know
like
how they
this.
say?
Right. Like I was just talking about Vandy. Vandy
Barely.
barely. It was a
Another
Hail
another
Mary.
another one that should be ashamed of themselves.
1 yard away from a Hail Mary, caught him right at the 1 yard line. That was crazy work. But it got them ranked 9 though. The victory got them ranked 9.
Yeah.
But they had them, I think they had them favored. Now this one they had them favored. They had Vandy favored by I think 10 points. So they going, hold on. Now they number 9, they serious. But do you see Vanderbilt in their conference championship game?
Who's in their conference?
SEC. They
Oh no.
what to say?
No.
About to say we talking about Alabama, who's up
Yeah,
there.
no. They already, first of all, they already lost to Bama, so that knocks them out automatically. But you got Joe, you got too many SEC teams
I'll just see what.
for them to make it through.
Yeah, because there's no more divisions there. So I think it's the top 2 play in the conference.
It's probably gonna be Alabama and Georgia again.
Oh, yeah, Georgia is surviving.
Barely.
This game was wild. Yeah, we talk about the pros, how shit get wild, but this game was wild. Like Texas and Mississippi State, that game shouldn't have been that fucking high, first of all. But Mississippi State was like, I'm not going nowhere. Then Texas said, I'm not going nowhere. Then it was time. They went to overtime, and it was madness. But if you want to know how they got,
Texas is getting better each week.
Manning's getting better.
But that's what we've been saying. Give him a chance to grow into the position and grow into being a starter. And they just wanted to rush him so bad because of his last name.
Which don't make no damn sense. Crazy thing, y'all didn't do that shit to Eli when he came in.
Yeah, but they didn't have that. Well, yeah, you're right, because he already had Peyton in front of him, his father.
Mm-hmm.
They could have did that to Eli, but maybe they knew Eli was really Eli.
Yeah, that too. Well, shout out to Texas. Oh, so they was ranked. I forgot. That's right. It was ranked
Yeah, they're
22.
20th now.
Yeah, now they 20th. Yeah, that this game I was just talking about. South Carolina could have pulled the, I guess I said upset for them, like a big ass upset, and they let that
Yeah,
shit go. 2 years in a row, I'm gonna say 2 years in a row, they could have beat Bama.
they played Bama tough as shit.
Right, like they like
They
Bama.
played Bama tough. Who else? It's a couple of teams. Vanderbilt. It's a few teams that play Alabama tough as fuck,
uh,
and there's no reason for it.
Is it like since Nick Saban left, there's no fear of Bama no more? Like
Ah, they
that?
was playing them tough when he was there. They
Yeah,
played him tough when he was there. Like Ole Miss used to play him tough. It's like certain teams just wake up for that Bama game.
they, they got circled. Like, all right,
Yeah, like that's pretty much their championship game.
gets the extra
They
set in the weight
like, yeah,
room
we beat these motherfuckers. Somebody they gonna talk about us all year long.
for 360, like just like they did Vandy, just like they did
Yeah.
Vandy, just like they did Texas A&M with Johnny Manziel. Like,
And they can hype the game next year.
right. I mean, this shit you can still hype this game now because it's 2 years in a row. South Carolina
Yeah.
like fought them to the end, and Alabama escaped. So it's gonna come. I don't know no when, but it's gonna come. Ah, Brian Kelly fired. I don't know, man. Ever since but I think he was coach of Louisville, and then he went to Notre Dame. Sutton, he has not been. He's an offensive genius. Don't get me wrong, offensive genius, but something's not clicking with him at head coach.
They're saying the LSU need to go all in and try to get homeboy from Notre Dame. Cause right now he's the top. To me, like one of the top coaches in the league.
So you went and got a Notre Dame coach to get another Notre Dame coach.
Shit, I would in this particular case.
You know what? Won't y'all get Urban Meyer since he had like he want to come back to college, coach college football. Get Urban Meyer. He missed the strip clubs. I know y'all got some good strip clubs, in
You
Louisiana.
need to do something with his bitch ass. He a rat. He tried to snitch on Harbaugh, talking about when who got in trouble at was it Tressler or whatever that coach from Ohio State? He got in trouble in college, went to the NFL. College suspended him, then the NFL
Mm-hmm.
suspended him too. But he wasn't a coach in the NFL. He was like some consultant or some shit
Um,
in the back room.
yeah, I know you're talking
You
about.
know what I mean? So he brought it up when college tried to sanction Harbaugh that the NFL should
Nah, we're not doing that. Leave that man alone. Well,
He
what's
just he just knew we was smoking him at the end of his career, and
yeah? He
he
knew it was
wants
coming.
some sort of get back.
He knew it was coming. He
And
knew that
he know he can't beat Harbaugh, so you gotta try to do something to him behind closed doors with his bitch ass.
it's because your NFL coaching days wasn't what it's
But
supposed to be. Well, what's
I
next
don't
for?
know what Brian Kelly gonna do next. I mean, most teams will take him.
Mm.
Like I don't think he's gonna get with one of the big schools at this point, though.
If
I don't
not,
think one of the top teams.
you think he'll be a coordinator?
He can. I don't think he's. I think he'd go to broadcasting before he becomes a coordinator. Like that, for certain people, you can't just go from being a head coach to a coordinator. Like if Bill Belichick swallowed his pride, he'd be an amazing defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
But you done coached the team for 20 years and won 6 rings,
Oh
five
yeah.
rings or whatever. You're not trying to. You know what I mean? You're not
Yeah.
gonna turn around and say, you know what? Let me go backwards and be a DC for a few years, but he'd be an amazing DC. You know what I mean? Because technically he's not a good head coach. He had Tom Brady.
I'm sorry, my wife's outside. Oh, sad news. Sad news. 2 weeks in a row, we lost a football
Yo,
player.
that's crazy. 41.
41.
Yo, I'm looking at these football players like Aaron Rodgers look old and he's younger than me. Like if we watching them play and I'm thinking like they look older than us and we're actually older than them.
Bro, I did not. My wife told me how old he was. Like, yo, he's an '80s baby.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And the sad thing about it is he knew about his condition while he was playing.
yeah. It's. I think this was something he was born with. It was a genetic disease, and he was trying to find a transplant and just couldn't find one. He couldn't
Right?
find a match.
He made it public. I think it was,
Yeah, he was on Facebook and everything.
and I
He
guess no
tried.
donor. Couldn't find no donor in time, man.
That's what it
It's sad.
does.
It's a sad thing, especially he young, man.
What are you,
Another one.
man?
Another one that's gone too early too. So, but it as a football fan, um, you gotta respect his work, especially the center for the Jets. All his whole playing time, seven-time Pro Bowler. He was All Pro 3 times. Uh, dude was right there next to another great lineman with the Jets, Maui. Did his thing. But you see Rex Ryan and Bart Scott get emotional on live TV talking about this dude, he was much
He
more
was a
than a
hell
fucking
of a
football
team.
player.
He was a hell of a teammate.
Right. He was much more than just a football player. He was a hell of a human being. So rest in peace to Nick. And that's, I mean, damn, 2 weeks in a row,
I
bro.
don't even want to see an asshole die that young.
What they
Like
what
this is just rough. I mean, but you know this how this life shit go. Tomorrow ain't promised to none of us.
none of us. I'm looking myself in the
That's why
mirror
we need y'all to enjoy the show every Tuesday.
every Tuesday. Every
Every
time I post
Tuesday.
something, follow him on his post because he say some
Just
funny ass shit on
just follow us. We are here for you, the people.
Yes, and y'all could repost this if something happened to us. And like these motherfuckers was crazy when they was here. Speaking of history, I'm gonna put some good shit on here because when we get to the 49ers, yeah, you gonna do the talking. McCaffrey becomes the 5th running back in history of the NFL to go for 5,000 yards plus and 5,000 yards receiving. Well, I saw this coming. Come on, the way he played, I already told you. Look who's the guy I told you he compared to. Marshall fucking Faulk. So yes, congratulations to McCaffrey. Do you feel like I think all these guys, with exception of Tiki, all these guys in the Hall of Fame? Is that a stamp? Hall of Fame stamp.
Um I well, he's done things Tiki. I mean, as a player, I don't like if you gotta choose one, you definitely gonna take McCaffrey over Tiki. So in terms of the Hall of Fame, I think he's got to do a little more.
Mm-hmm.
A ring would be amazing and stamp. It would be a stamp of approval automatically. Um, but the way we injured and the way that O line is playing, we definitely ain't gonna get you a ring this year unless they make some trades and some motherfuckers get healthy. Cause that O line is not good.
Man, listen, I so is he the third? Yeah, I think he's the third back to ever go for 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving in one season. Of
Mhm.
course, Marshall Faulk was the second. Roger Craig, who should be in the Hall of Fame, my view.
Yeah,
This
that's
Grant
crazy.
is not in the Hall of Fame.
Because he,
Bro,
if I'm not mistaken, he's the first player in history to ever do it.
yes,
Roger
bro,
Craig
that's
was
my
the
question,
first player ever. So how do you not make it into the Hall of Fame if you were the first person to do something that no one else had ever accomplished?
bro.
How could you not be in the Hall of Fame?
But that's my question every time the Hall of Fame comes because I say, what is the meaning of the Hall of Fame?
You
Hall of
got to
Fame
be
is
the top five at that position for an extended period of time,
mhm.
at least 5 years.
And you cannot tell me Roger Craig was not in the
They
conversation,
they hating.
right?
I don't know. I mean, he got the numbers. He should definitely be in.
Got the numbers, got the rings, made an impact, and did something that no other impact did before he's the first. You cannot take that from him.
He's the grandfather of the thousand and thousand.
And grandfather of I ain't gonna say grandfather because Lenny Moore is on this list. But as for 80 babies, he's the fucking the West Coast offense blueprint running back. if I dare say that.
Yeah.
Right. So McCaffrey to me, like, yeah, he might add some yards because Tiki's in the 10,000 yard rushing,
The only
but
thing
I
that
think
hurts
because of his
McCaffrey,
attitude, he's not in the Hall of Fame.
the only thing that hurts McCaffrey is all the time he's missed with injuries.
Right.
So if he can stay on the field for like the next 5 years straight, he in.
Well, when you say that, there's running backs that's in the Hall of Fame that has shorter careers or, but made an impact.
His career isn't short. It's just the fact that he's probably missed like at least 3 seasons with injuries. You know what I mean?
Definitely,
So
definitely won. Definitely one whole season. So I
yeah,
got
he's
you.
missed at least 3 with injuries, or a majority of 3 or 4 with injuries. So
Mhm.
he got to make up for those times, and I think that's partially why they're using him the way they're using him this year. Not to mention all the injuries, but still, that's like I can't wait. We'll talk about that when we get to the game.
Yeah. Get some NFL news. This went from you. Now I gotta go to me here. Scatterboo is definitely out for the season. I mean, I don't need to report it, but I gotta say it. Out for the season. That shit took the air out of the stadium. Even the Eagle fans. That's crazy. This we talking about the Eagle fans who booed Santa Claus, who cheered for when Michael Irvin landed on his head. you know, these guys don't give a fuck, but they respect him because even though the Giants is who they are, the vibe that this guy and Dart was bringing, like, oh, we're gonna enjoy this rivalry for years to come, and for him to get hurt like that and his ankle,
Cause
coming from you that had an ankle injury. What's the we know the recovery time, but not just recovery time. He's a running back.
what they gonna do? They gonna take he done been to the hospital. They
Yeah.
done shot him up with some fentanyl. They done put his bro. They did this shit to me. I was like, nah, I don't want that shit. It was like, yo, listen, this ain't that street shit. You gonna be just fine. I said, if I don't wake up, somebody gonna come up here. Don't play with me.
He already
But
he
they
already had
told
surgery. He already had
they
surgery too.
yeah, they told me they was gonna shoot me up with some fentanyl, so that should knock you all the way out. So they're gonna put it back in place. Then they're gonna put plates on each side and a screw to hold it together. So that way the ankle can stay in place. Then it's just a lot of the first month or two, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
Man,
You're not gonna be able to put no pressure on it. You're not gonna be able to put no pressure on it. Um, what else? You can't put no pressure on it for me. I wasn't allowed to put pressure on it for 3 months.
hey, wait. You know what?
Me, I'm diabetic, so
I
it's a little different for me.
I'm trying to remember when did your injury happen?
February,
Of this year?
yeah,
Okay. It took 2-3 months. You can't put no weight on it.
couldn't put no weight on it until couldn't put no weight on it until May. It was like
Okay.
May 16th, like a couple few days before my birthday. No weight bearing until May. Then I was still in the boot till maybe July.
Oh wow. So now we're talking about him. You said 3 months. This happened this month. That's November, December. Talking about January.
But normally, if you're not diabetic, you can put weight on it after I want to say 8 weeks. It's 12 if you're diabetic, and it's 6 to 8 weeks if you're a regular person.
So
So you
what
might
was
be able to put weight on it after 8 weeks, but he's not coming back this year.
Oh no. But what would be the for rehab?
He's gonna do PT. He's gonna do PT for a while, but he'll be back for the beginning of the season. Like they have different. They got real doctors. Like we out here going through insurance and shit. They
Yeah.
got team doctors. They gonna be working on his ass every day. Like it ain't like us. We go to PT. You might get 3 times a week because that's all your insurance paying for. He gonna get PT every day.
Oh, every day. Your ass don't miss a session.
He
Don't
gonna
miss
get
a session.
leg strengthening. He gonna get PT. He'll be back way before I was or
So
I am.
when I said this, I said, bro, there's a running back right across the field that could show you some regiments too, because even though he ain't had the dislocated ankle, he did have an ankle injury.
But this is my thing. Y'all still had a decent run game last year when you had the two backs that's there now. When you had Singletary and Tracy, Tracy was killing it last year. So I don't understand.
Tracy is off and on. Tracy
But
was hurt
Tracy
too.
was the starter this year until he got hurt. If he didn't get hurt, he might have still been the starter to begin with.
Right.
So him just sliding back into a position he was already in shouldn't be a problem. And he's a good receiver.
Yeah, you gotta give Secretary his little flowers too. But we'll see what happens. But
I
I
mean,
just,
don't get me wrong, Scatterboo just brought a different energy
yeah,
to the
right,
to the to the team, you know.
right.
So him and Dart together, they got drafted together. So you know how that go.
Yeah, that's gonna be. It's go. It's gonna be. It's gonna be a smooth journey for you. You know, like you just said, they got doctors and all that stuff, and technology today with the.
I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to play against him, but I wanted it to be him against Fred Warner because he had made a
Ooh,
comment. He had made a comment at the beginning of the year about I think him wanting to go against Fred. So with both of them out now, we gotta wait till next year.
I was saying, ain't Fred? What college Fred came from?
What school did Fred go to?
Because it might be.
Was it BY? I think it was BYU.
They might know each other. That's probably why. Another one that's out for the season, Carson Wentz.
Man, he's just out there getting. He was just out there getting beat.
He was getting
Every
hurt.
time you turned around, you remember that movie, Wedding Crashers? He
Yeah,
remind me of Jeremy. Just getting hit every time he said like he got hit.
Joe. Oh my God, this must have been like your redemption. But I told you this motherfucker. Ever since
Yeah,
he
he went
got
to
hurt,
BYU. Fred went to BYU.
okay. Ever since he got hurt and they moved on and stuff, he hasn't been the same since.
Mm-mm.
Hasn't been the same since. So it's sad. Again, another player I don't want to see, out for the season.
But
But
now it's gonna be JJ's team again, and JJ was stinking it up.
like I say, is he back? Is he all right?
He's gonna have to be.
We don't even know who the third string quarterback in Minnesota.
They got some what is it, Brahmer, I forget what school he was played for in college.
Oh Lord,
But I think
oh
his name is Brahmer.
drama. That sounds like drama. The Raiders signed Tyler Lockett. I mean, I just
I
have to
didn't
report.
even know he got released. He's done nothing this season, and he's not gonna do nothing on the Ravens. I mean on the Raiders.
So this is a reunion, I guess. It's just for reunion purposes.
Yeah, he went back to Pete Carroll. That's all that
Pete
is.
Carroll. I mean, again,
Him and Gino, because even when Gino and him was in Seattle, Gino wasn't giving him the ball, so it
nah,
won't be no different here.
nah. You just go be there in the Raiders uniform. Another
He
Titans
collecting
got
a
rid of.
check. Oh
Another.
yeah, nice little trade. I think the non. I'm hoping they don't do it, but the Niners might go after a pass rush on the Titans.
Wait, the dude that didn't play.
No, they got a pass rusher that they got from us a few years back. I just can't think of his name.
Trying to bring some
They
old
might,
formula back.
yeah, they might bring him back. This was a solid trade, I guess. They need a cornerback. He is a cornerback. I'm just not sold on if he's a good one.
Depending on what kind of system they go put him in. Probably
We're
put him
gonna
in
see.
as a nickel back.
Not the Rams. Titans just need to blow it up. Get it
They
over.
are. It's a slow burn.
But who do you get? They said the only two players that's off limits is Jeffrey Simmons and Cam Ward. But why is Jeffrey Simmons off limits? He's gonna get you the biggest haul. Why
Uh,
would he be off limits? It's not like he's gonna make you good.
mm, mm. Before we get to our next, which we go talk about our recap of week 8. TikTok. If you're watching, you want to see the all features, come to YouTube and you can see both our faces in the pictures and all the other video we all do on YouTube. But now, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Please, I'm gonna state this right now. For all teams that does this, go back to y'all old uniforms from the late 80s, early 90s. Those shits look dope as shit. I love the Chargers uniforms. Not just Chargers, I think it was the Broncos this week. A couple weeks ago was the Seahawks and the Bucks.
I did not like the Packers uniform.
Oh no,
The
no.
top was cool, but why do you have tan pants?
Fuck that. The Steelers uniform. What the fuck?
That's what I meant. The Steelers.
Ah,
Why do you have tan pants? You got yellow and black top with tan pants. That
I,
don't even match.
and if my brother Munch, if you watch, I know you're still a fan. I know you got that fucking jersey. Don't wear that jersey no more.
If they would have had black pants, it would have been all right. But tan pants to get smoked, you got smoked in them tan pants.
Oh yeah, you can't wear them no more. You can't wear them no more. Any uniform y'all lost like that in your house, no, you don't wear them no more. But let's get to this game. Superchargers Thursday night game against Minnesota. Ah, they
Smoked.
just welcome to LA.
They defense woke up and went crazy,
Yeah, like you just said, every time you said hut, there was a charge in his face.
chasing him down.
Like, he was on life support. Probably begging
Every
ass.
play, he's laying on the floor holding his arm.
Probably was begging block. Give me 5 seconds. 5.
He was tight.
Oh man. Yeah, this is not a good game for all the Vikings. Like Jefferson didn't show. Yeah, he had a chance to show, like you just said. He was pretty from the ground. But for the Chargers, what does this victory do for them? For motivate them, momentum, confidence.
Keeps them alive in the division. That's about it. They have. I mean, the young boy Vidal did great running the ball. He had a big game,
Mm-hmm.
running and receiving. Actually, he got busy. That new tight end they got, Gadsden or whatever his name is,
Mm-hmm.
he is going off.
Well, it was natural tight end day thanks to Kittle.
Yeah, but he did it 2 weeks back to back.
Right, so
He's been going off.
So Herbert found another weapon. Are we safe to say that right now, or?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So let's get to Sunday. Let's get it out the way.
Who was this?
This is
Eagles and who?
Eagles and the New York Football Giants, and we got so much to discuss in this game alone. One, it was a fumble.
It was.
It was a fumble. Two, it wasn't pass interference. They both was hand checking, and right before the ball came, you see a man stretching out another player's shirt, but you called the last hand check, which took a touchdown off. And of course, Scotty getting hurt, and just Eagles doing Eagles things.
Saquon got hurt.
Saquon got hurt, but not hurt like, okay, he out for next game.
They got a bye this week, so he tweaked it.
Yeah, he tweaked because he went 150 for 65-yarder for his first run on the first quarter. Yeah, it was overdue.
That's the only reason. That's the only thing that makes me feel good about this week coming. But yeah,
bro, it was just. I'm gonna tell you when it was bad. It's bad because I think one of our defensive backs got hurt, and we had to put the practice squad guy in, and Hurts took advantage of that. A wide receiver, I don't even know the Eagles wide receiver. I think it's number 2. Mossed him.
Dotson.
Like, where the fuck he come from? he mossed him. So yeah. I was predicting Smith to have a 10 reception day.
Me too.
That's what I was predicting. Like, okay, no AJ Brown.
Goddard got his 2 touchdowns on National Tight End Day.
Oh yeah, National Tight End Day was hot this week. Tight ends was all over. Even ass teams tight ends got a touchdown. We're gonna get to them later. But this game was. I think all the stuff I said, the Giants would have had a fighting chance still. Now, I say they was going to win. Maybe, maybe not. But you, Eagles fans or Eagles, period, enjoy these tush pushes. They're going to be gone next year.
Well, this is some bullshit because almost every touch push has been a false start.
False start. And they called
This
it on other
particular
games.
touch push was a fumble.
They call it in other games a false start.
Yeah, just not against the
Not
Eagles.
against the Eagles. And then I don't know, I think it was Tom Brady that said it. If this was the goal line, yeah, you stop it because he reached over. It's a touchdown. How you gonna say
Well, why
forward
did they? Why?
progress?
Yeah, like why did they stop? And it was quick. It was bang bang. Soon
Right.
as he got the first down, they blew the whistle. Like you didn't even give him a chance to hit the ground yet. He's still on top of bodies. He hasn't even been marked down yet. Knee not down, nothing touching the
It's
ground. It
still
was a
moving forward.
clean. Yeah, he's stretching the ball out. It was a clean strip, clean recovery. And they said that his and you can't and it's some sucker shit because you can't review
Hmm.
forward progress. Once forward progress is
Right.
called, you can't review it.
Right. You can review it if it was a bang bang fumble. Right. Soon as they fumble. But I'm not bitching about it, but I am going to point out that was a fumble. Point blank.
I agree. I
Because
don't think I don't think it changed the outcome of the
no,
game
no. But
because it wasn't like it was at a point where the game was close and that really just changed everything.
I'm trying to think
But
at the time of the
but
game it
fair
was
is fair.
14. It was four
Yeah,
I think it was 14-10. That's
but
how close
fair
it
is
was.
fair.
Right. It is what it is. But like I said, it was a revenge game. The Eagles was pissed off what happened 2 weeks ago to them. In their house, they did what they had to do. But in other news for this game, let's go to the Eagles side. The Eagles played the Eagles game. They ain't tried to throw it 30 fucking times. They did. Their running game woke up, which was Saquon. They did the key passes, Hurts. The defense woke up somewhat. And they play Eagles ball. Is the Eagles back to their Super Bowl or they're working towards it?
It's hard to say at this point in the season. For one, you got to see what they do at the trade deadline. Two, you got to see what's going to happen with this AJ Brown situation. Like, bro, you crying after y'all win. I know you
Almost every
want your,
week.
I know you want your stats, and you want to, you know what I mean. You already got a ring, so you're not really worrying about getting a ring. I mean, even though you should, two rings is better than one.
Oh yeah. Oh
But
yeah.
and I don't think they're gonna trade him. Like if this was any other team, I think he'd be traded, but I don't think they're gonna trade him. I think they're gonna make it work somehow, unless they're trading him for a player of his caliber.
I mean, I mean, honest. Let's be honest. That's you can't really name that many. That's like an AJ Brown.
I mean, you really can't name a whole lot of teams that want to trade their number one to bring him in to be
Mm,
their number one, you know?
right. Right. But
But Devontae Smith shows you week after week that he can be the number one because he was that before AJ got there. But
oh
they
yes.
wasn't they wasn't a heavy they wasn't a downfield passing team before AJ got there. Hurts would call hike and just run the ball every play. AJ changed that for him.
I mean, so with Smith, like this is why I say I like how the they're as a duo and they both on the field together. You know, AJ is just throw the ball up, just throw the
Mhm.
ball up to me. But Smith is a route tree. That's a route tree receiver. You
Yeah.
know, he's smooth with his route tree. But again, Eagles do what they gotta do play their ball,
Somebody
they go win.
somebody proposed one of the dumbest trades I've ever heard. AJ Brown for Ayuk and Jennings.
Nah,
I don't think either team would. First of all, you don't want to give the Eagles two receivers for one, and you
for
don't want
one.
to, and the Eagles don't want to give the Niners the number one with AJ.
And yeah, and then something happened to AJ, and then what happens to your receiving core?
Now you still got Pierce, you still got Bourne.
Oh yeah, I
They
think we're forgetting
they
about
be. I mean, not Pierce, Pearsall. They're gonna be all right
Pearsall.
because right now Pearsall, if he's healthy, he's the number one. Until Ayuk comes back, then Ayuk will be the number one, and Pearsall will be the one B.
Whew. Well, y'all get healthy. Another game that got so much headlines in. Oh, where do I start? Cleveland in Foxborough, of course, is a blowout victory, but you can't say that shit truly if your defensive lineman, your defensive guy, got 5 fucking sacks.
I don't feel sorry for him.
I know you don't. I know.
He had a chance to leave and said, "I'm gonna stay and we're gonna win." No, you're not gonna win, but you can
No,
stay.
no, bro, no. I mean, you take your 5 sacks out, and y'all still got your ass whooped.
It
Point
might
blank.
have been more than 32 without the 5 sacks.
But that gotta be the
One of
first
the
time.
sacks was a strip fumble.
Hmm.
Like it might have been more than, it might have been 42 without the strip sack.
Well, that gotta be the first time in history that a defense, a defensive guy, got 5 sacks, but still got blown out.
No, ain't the first time. It happens
That's the
regularly.
first time in my memory.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about 5 sacks, but it's not the first time a player had a great game on defense on a bad team and got smoked.
Mm.
I'm sure Crosby's done it plenty. I'm sure
Wow.
Crosby had a bunch of great games and got smoked.
um. Well. Um. It's.
I'm sure this ain't Garrett's first time having a great game and getting smoked.
I don't. Bro, it gotta be his first time getting 5 sacks in the game, though. I never heard him getting 5 sacks in the game.
He got busy. They
But
could not
he.
stop him that whole. He was doing whatever he wanted that game.
But I do gotta say this for Cleveland before I get to the Patriots. Y'all head coach, he's straight up making it publicly known he been disagreeing with this draft pick with Shador, and he's not.
It said Shador had a back injury.
Should,
They said that's why he was inactive. They said he has a back injury.
okay, yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
that's what they said.
yeah, sure, I believe that. Okay, okay, but every time someone asks him a question, he's trying to.
Meanwhile, Gabriel is out there stinking it up, and you keep bringing him back out there.
And who's the other quarterback they got?
What is it, Zappy?
Jesus Christ. For the Patriots, though, let's go to the Patriots. Patriots.
Patriots, Drake May is getting busy.
Oh my God, front runner for MVP.
He's finally catching, not front runner, but he's up. He's top four.
I'm so
He's
happy you said
finally,
that.
he's finally getting the ball downfield to Booty.
Oh man,
They-
that's a combination, bro. That's a
Yeah,
combination.
he's killing them downfield because Booty's a big dude. He's not no little guy.
Booty Hollins
Douglas
waking up.
Douglas is looking good for them. You already know Diggs.
Diggs got his first touchdown this season.
They got
Shout to him.
you got two tight ends with Henry and Hooper.
So is if the running game catch up to the
They finally let the young boy run the ball. He had 10 rushes for 75 yards, Henderson. They
he keeps
finally
going.
let him run a little bit. So maybe they extend his role a little more.
Whew.
Maybe they expand his role and let him run some more because he's better than fucking Stevenson.
Did you see this coming? The Patriots be #1 in that division.
Bro, they was talking about that shit on one of the shows. They said nobody on the planet had the Patriots. What was it? The Patriots,
Patriots,
The Patriots, the Colts,
Colts,
and
and the
somebody
Broncos.
else, and the Broncos as the #1 teams in their division before the season started. Nobody had that shit.
And we at the halfway point. This is the halfway point, right?
This
So
trade deadline might change some shit for some people. My question is, who's actually available
when is the trade deadline?
next week? The
Ooh.
4th.
It's gonna be fucking
Next week is the 4th. It's on the 4th. So what's that? Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it's usually.
Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Yeah. So we gotta
Hey,
see. So it should be Tuesday at 4 o'clock. The trade deadline should be happening while we on
while
right
we're
before
on,
we
so
start.
that's gonna be funny as hell because you go. I know your phone gonna be going up with my phone too.
Crosby, I can't see Crosby going anywhere. Um, if I was a team like the Niners, I'd say fuck. I'll give you 3 first-round picks for Myles Garrett.
Ooh,
I give you
and that's
three.
fucked up because Cleveland gonna still have to pay him.
Yeah, well, he's gonna have 41 million in dead money next year. But I give up shit if you give them all them picks, because right now what they got, I think they got 2 first round picks next year because
Oh, Cleveland?
they got the Jaguars 1st round pick because they let them move up to get Henry. I mean Hunter. They let them move up to get Hunter last year, so they got their 1st round pick next year
Oh,
and their
damn,
1st round pick next year.
damn,
So
damn.
if the Jags start stinking it up, oh, we already knew this was going to be a blowout. You had Dalton at quarterback. I thought the Panthers would have ran the ball more because you got Dowdle looking good and you got Herbert back to full strength. So I thought they would have ran the ball more, but Josh was just out there doing what he wanted to do.
Josh James motherfucking Cook.
Yeah, James Cook snapped. He went stupid.
He they ran. I
But
think,
they don't do that enough. They don't feed him the ball. Like you got a top 10 running back and you don't use him like he's the top 10 running back.
because they're trying their best to make Josh as equal to
But they
Patrick Mahomes as
don't
the face of
have
the NFL.
they don't have the receivers to do it. I mean, they can
Free.
Shakir on any other team would be a number 3 receiver. He's their number 1. Coleman hasn't done shit this year.
Oh,
Their best weapon on offense after Josh and Cook is their tight end Kincaid.
mm.
Like I expect, well, I don't expect, but I would hope that they would explore the wide receiver market during this trade deadline.
Whew.
Maybe go grab a bum like Calvin Ridley who just does not fit with that Titans offense and hope he does something good for once. Or I'm seeing reports about the Jags might trade their best receiver, and
Oh,
then I'm hearing that the owner came out and said ain't no way we trading him.
oh, Mr. Khan is not doing that. Like, no,
Yeah, he came out and said hell no, I'm not trading him.
they're finally they're in the conversation, at least a playoff conversation, I guess.
I
Uh,
don't know. We got to see what happens because they done
exactly.
lost. They done lost a couple in a row.
I mean, it's yeah, definitely I see because you never know what happens at the end of the season. Well, for
But
Buffalo,
Buffalo definitely needs a receiver. Like it's cute that you thought you could do it without Diggs and do it without having a number 1 and being able to spread it around. But you need somebody that's going to go after the ball. You
definitely
need
need someone,
somebody that can change the game for you.
definitely someone that know how to separate and not just do
You,
it
you
because you're
got to get
facing
somebody that can beat man coverage.
yeah, because you face the Panthers, so this was like another bye week for y'all. Honestly,
Pretty
this is like
much.
a scrimmage for y'all. To be honest with you, no disrespect to the Panthers, they had a nice little winning
It
streak,
is
but y'all didn't
disrespect
face.
to the Panthers. Y'all suck.
Damn,
Ain't
okay,
nothing
he said
personal. Ain't nothing personal. It's business.
it. He said it, not me. He said it. He said
It's not. I mean, it's not personal. You got T Mac. T Mac had like 99 yards or something like that. But after T Mac, who do you got? Leggett ain't doing nothing.
oh, he's
Coker ain't doing nothing. Tremble's a blocking tight end. He's not really a receiver. You got 2 really good running backs. You don't have a good defense. Like, I mean, we're not gonna sit here and pretend like y'all something y'all not.
so y'all had a good couple weeks. Let's
Yeah.
be honest with y'all
This thing was I'm a little surprised, but I'm not shocked
about.
about this game, about the Ravens beating the Bears. For one, it was in Baltimore. For two, Hunley is not exactly new to that system.
Mm,
So him having a good game in that system is not a shocker. Um, you got Derrick Henry had a really good game.
oh
The defense showed up and
yeah,
played well. So I'm not surprised. And they coming off a bye week. You at home week after a bye week. But then I think the Bears come was no, they wasn't. They had this before. But
the Bears with the Bears they well Williams Williams was all right for a couple of quarters,
All they do is throw to Roma Dunze. Like what happened? What last year their top receiver was DJ Moore.
and
This year you don't even get him the ball.
they tried. I mean, that's all. They tried. I hope they saw what they got from this game. Because the passes he gave to DJ Moore, especially that spectacular one hand catch he did on the sideline. Like,
Mhm.
dude, you got another receiver over there. You do know, right?
Yeah,
So
a lot of analysts were saying they think DJ Moore's gonna get traded. I don't see why you would trade him because who you going to after he leaves? Like who would be your number two?
I don't even know who they number three. That-
Some kid
that's
they
another thing.
drafted.
And that's another thing. The Ravens, one thing they did was shut down Swift. Like I didn't hear his name called at all.
Nah,
Like he probably had
he had a solid game because
he
I had him on fantasy. He did good for me.
like what define good. What was his stats?
I couldn't tell you.
I mean, if it was an average day in the office, then yeah, sure. But
Yeah, it wasn't no spectacular shit, but
okay,
he
okay,
wasn't. So he didn't stink it up.
okay. Well, for the Ravens, I mean,
The
my
Ravens
question:
kept their playoff hopes alive.
when are we going to see Lamar back?
They said it should be this week. Mhm.
Because this is obviously this is the time I usually say, well, stay with the high hand, but this is Lamar Jackson, so I'm not saying that. He only had one good game, which was, I mean, don't get me wrong, he played. I swear, if you erase the numbers, you thought in some of the plays, not all, but some plays, you thought that nigga was Lamar Jackson for a minute,
Yeah, he was running, he was doing everything, but
right?
that's always been his game. That's why they brought him as the backup. Plus, him and Lamar was always friends. So
I mean, shit, you got one, you got Lamar Jackson, you got his understudy. I ain't gonna call him backup. His understudy. The one who was to act like he was Lamar Jackson that whole game. Well, let's go to the next game.
Swift had 45 yards and a touchdown, and he had two catches. He had two catches, not a
You
lot of
playing that?
yards.
Oh.
Like I
Did
said,
you see this
he
coming?
had an okay game.
Did
Yes,
you...
yes,
Miami.
I actually saw that coming. I actually bet it. Um, only because it was um it was Cousins' first game as a starter, and he wasn't good the last time he was a starter. And then last minute they scratched Drake London as a participant for that game.
Mm,
So once London was out, I was like, "Oh, I didn't expect the game to go the way it went because Miami has the 32nd worst run defense in the NFL. You
right,
got Bijan Robinson, and he had 25 yards.
bro. So you brought that up. So I was doing a live on TikTok while I'm doing the watch along, of Red Zone, and someone asked me, "Do you think Bijan will pick it up in the second half?" I was like, "It don't look like he's gonna pick it up at all, bro." The Dolphins was focused on him, and yeah, I think he had a costly fumble in that game. And the Dolphins, I don't know what was wrong with Tua's left eye, but stay with that. Whatever the fuck wrong with your left eye,
You
keep
need to keep it hurt.
yeah, yeah, keep it hurt because that was the best game you played all season.
Yeah, he had 4 touchdowns, and I started him. Like a lot of fantasy league will had him like normally when they usually like 18, 19 points for a quarterback, sometimes 20.
Mm,
They had him at like 15 or 16. And I'm like, why, Miami? I mean, he's playing indoors, so weather isn't a factor.
mm.
He's gonna throw to Shane and Waddle all game long. Why would they have his total so low? And he went out there and aired their ass out.
Ooh, especially Waddle. Waddle like he looked as healthy as he looked all year too.
I think Waddle and Shane are the only two players on that entire team that are off limits for trade. Everybody else is open for business.
You sure you want playing this? Oh. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. Why not?
But
Like,
yeah, I
yo,
saw this. I saw this shit coming. I saw this shit coming from a mile away, and they was underdogs, like 2.5 points. But I saw that once they told me London was out, I said, "Yeah, this a wrap." Miami
so
about to smoke them.
you saw it
I
coming for
thought it
that.
was going to be a high scoring game though, because Miami don't have no defense. How do you score 10 points against a trash defense?
Kirk Cousins.
That's crazy.
That was an easy question. Kirk Cousins. That's how. I like that. You like that? I like that. Houston. Here we go. You want the big screen?
The Niners played like shit. They deserved to lose. Houston's defense showed up that offensive line and showed that they need to figure that offensive line out if they think they're gonna do anything this year.
Mm.
Nobody, absolutely nobody had a good game on that and on the 49ers. Houston played their ass off. They was at home. Stroud looked great. We couldn't get any pressure whatsoever. I mean, like at all. We didn't. I think we touched him one time the whole game. He was just standing back there, reading the field, doing whatever he wanted. He didn't even need Nico Collins. They was throwing everybody. We couldn't stop the running back out the backfield. The boy Woody Marks got busy on us.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Like
I was looking at Chubbs. I was looking for
yeah,
Chubbs.
they
I heard
just had
Marks.
they had an amazing execution game against us. That's why somehow they was favorites in this game. Like the and everybody kept wondering how can a 2-5 team be favored against a 5-2 team? That's exactly how.
Mm-mm.
Horrible execution, but this is the only thing that brings me happiness. They are going to take this out on the New York Giants this week while I'm there and get to witness it and watch it myself. So that's the only thing that brings me any happiness to this because there's no way on earth you're gonna only give McCaffrey that many touches in a game and then come back the next week and do the same thing, especially against a team that struggles against the run. So I think this is gonna be kind of like that Atlanta Falcons game where they shoot for running the ball 40 times.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what their game plan is going to be. Even though the Giants' defense is weak in the secondary too, our O
Definitely
line
now.
sucks. Our O line sucks going to trying to pass on blocks. So I think we getting our left. I think we're getting our left tackle. I mean our left guard back this week because we've been starting a rookie over there, and I think we're getting our left guard back this week, so that should help a little bit.
So y'all if y'all don't know, this me and this dude been talking about this ever since the schedule came out, and right, so it's gonna be an interesting podcast this week between me and him. But you know, we both came off on a loss. His was not like mine, but his team is 49ers is getting healthier as we are hurting. So we'll see what
Yeah,
happens
I,
next
I
week.
wanted I wanted to play them with Scatterboo and with neighbors, you know what I mean, with Warner and with Bosa, but we are where we are at this
Hey,
point.
hey, hey! I can finally say every team in the NFL won a game. The
Shockingly,
Jets.
because they was down 14 in the fourth quarter and let them come back to win this game.
Oh, this possibly gotta be game of the week. It's gotta be game of the week. Just because.
Who would have thought the Jets and Bengals would put up 39 and 38 points
Well, hold on. Us,
Yeah,
us, because there was no defense in this game, and
whatsoever?
the defense was it did show up for like a half, and then they forgot
Defense
that.
optional.
Yeah, like fuck it, they pressed it like okay, cruise control. But gutsy call at the I think it was the
The two,
touchdown, the 2 point
yeah, the
conversion.
2 point conversion.
Gutsy
And
call,
they
gutsy call.
didn't even say they tried to call it an incomplete pass. He caught that shit and scored.
Oh yeah, he challenged that. He said, look. Aaron was like, look at the
I
screen, look at the
mean,
screen.
now I'm all for players being honest and vulnerable when they're on the mic. But bruh, nobody wants to hear about you in your closet crying. You
Who?
could have just Justin Fields said this in his
Oh,
post game. He when he sat in his closet and cried. First of all, bro, why the fuck are you sitting in your closet?
closet.
Let's start there. You're not 7. What are you doing sitting in your closet? That's
I
number
was.
one. You're a grown man. Get the fuck out of the closet.
I,
Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, make this shit make sense.
I hope he was talking about metaphorically
No,
speaking.
he
He was
said he
not in
was
no
in the
closet, bro.
closet sobbing, bro. Why'd he even mention the closet if he wasn't in the motherfucker? He was literally in the closet crying like a little bitch. Man, the fuck up. You got
What?
benched because you was stinking up the place and you threw for 46 yards in back-to-back games. Stop crying. Learn how to be a fucking quarterback. Get somebody the ball like you did this week and
Oh,
do it again.
you know what you need? You know what you need? I need your owner to do what he did again. Because
Yeah, you need to come out and call
bro.
your little pussy, and then you're gonna cry again. And maybe you do need to cry. Maybe
Yeah,
that's what made you play good. You
yeah.
like Tua need an eye injury. You need to cry.
That's the football guys blanked him. I mean, he should like. Let's keep on here. We'll put him back on here first.
Yeah,
Let's see on.
maybe he just needs to cry before every game. You know how like Willie Beeman needed to throw up before he could have a good game.
Yeah,
Maybe he just needs to go in the locker room, go in a little corner, cry a little bit, then go out there and perform.
something because that was again that was his best performance since week one. Since week one, and
Yeah.
and the crazy thing is not just that. They just had a running game this week. Not
Yeah, Brees.
Hall and
Well,
Davis.
they have a running game every week. They just don't give Brees the ball for some reason.
When I'm saying that, I mean both backs perform. So I don't. I ain't gonna say it's gonna happen every week for the Jets, but goddamn, they really
It
needed it.
could though, because if they consistently run the ball, they can have more. They'll have more
It does.
success.
I like that. I like that. I do got an upside down mountain. Goes to Yote. There you go. But this game, this game was to me the game of the week or game on Sunday at least. Um, fuck that Jason Taylor's son got the pretty much the game winning uh game saving in that 2 point goal. He
From
mossed.
Brees Hall at that, he got a pass from
Right.
Brees Hall to win the game
Because I could not believe he
with
threw
a
that ball.
defender right in his face.
I could not believe he threw that ball. I was like, oh shit, interception. He mossed him like whoop. Like that was crazy. But shout out to the Jets for their first victory. Hopefully they could get momentum from it. But we know I think they got a bye week, so and the football guys helped them out. Nick Mango said, we're gonna give your team a win. So there it is.
If I knew before the game that he had passed away, I'd have took them to win that shit.
I
Because
knew
it
it was gonna
was
be a
like
high
a
score game.
7. It was like a 7.5 point underdog.
That's it?
Yeah.
Ah,
This game was just, I mean, who expected anything different? I thought they would have scored more against the Saints, actually.
the offense did not look so good though.
All they got is Mbuka Otten right now. Like, they need to get Bucky back running the ball because whatchamacallit does not look that good.
White.
Rashid White does not look special back there. Who else? The kid Tucker is okay. Like, bro, they was on the 1 yard line and couldn't punch the ball in. It was like 7 plays from the 1 yard line and couldn't get it in.
Right,
It
right.
was pathetic. Like, what are you
7
doing?
plays.
I think the Saints need to stop being slave owners and please give Kamara his freedom. Let him go somewhere where he can be great. Let Cameron Jordan go somewhere and be great.
At
Let
home.
let Tyron Matthew come out of retirement and go somewhere to be great. He retired so he didn't have to play with y'all. Now they want to start, what is it, Tyler Shuck as the quarterback
Yeah,
for the next game.
yeah.
He's not gonna do no better than Rattler. Okay, he looked okay throwing the ball and garbage time when you have to throw the ball a million times. Okay, cool, no problem.
We'll see how he
Um,
looks next week then. Because he
yeah,
starts.
like the Saints just need to give. the veterans on their team their freedom and let them go to another team. Start the Shug kid, see what you got in him, see if you need to draft the quarterback, what you do. Shug is a backup, he is not a starter.
That's the guy
Um,
from Louisville, right? Was it Louisville?
what
I know
school
he was
is
one
he?
of those. I
He
know he
went
went
to
in
one of
college.
them schools.
Yeah, I know he went in college for a long fucking time. I know that.
Yeah,
But
he's somebody's grandpa.
I swear, I would have sworn I heard someone say that shit Saturday. Someone was
Baker
7 year.
Baker had a horrible game.
Yes, he did.
The Bucks defense won this game. I think they had a pick six or a fumble for six.
Pick
Like
six, almost.
the offense did nothing.
No, it was a pick six, pretty much off of a screen, tipped it to himself one handed, and just walked in.
Yo, I wanted to cry for this guy. So he had all he needed was Otten to score a touchdown.
Uh,
And Otten was like 3 inches short on a stretch out. The guy would have won 1.4 million if he had scored this touchdown. And
oh,
he was short by like 3 inches.
oh, that's
Bro,
oh man,
it don't get no worse than that.
I'm crying for him. Shit,
It don't get no worse than that, bro.
I'll ask for 100. Stay with these uniforms, Denver. Love
Yeah.
them. This was an ass whipping, belt to ass. So you have to
Well,
worry about Denver coming back on this game.
it was belt to ass from the beginning of the game. Dak
Yeah.
looked like shit. I thought that I mean he had a good game on Williams going against his old team in terms of touchdowns. He had 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
But this game, certain parts of this game reminds me of Terry Rozier because it's no way on the planet you got Ferguson on tight end day with everybody betting on him to get a touchdown where he had 0 catches. Now, mind you, Ferguson leads the NFL in catches for a tight end at 51. He
Oh
leads the
wow!
NFL at 10 targets a game.
And get not one.
He leads the NFL in yards for tight end. He leads the NFL in touchdowns for a tight end. He leads the NFL in almost every statistical category as a tight end. And he didn't have one catch the entire game. He had one target the entire game, and it was an interception.
On national tight
On
end.
National Tight End Day with everybody and their mama's money on him.
That's
He
messed up.
pulled a Terry Rozier on us.
It's messed up, but it's the Cowboys. What y'all expect?
But Bo Nix went out there. He was at home. He looked amazing. For some reason, the Cowboys are only good at home. They're not good on the road. They lost to the Panthers on the road. They lost to them on the road. Like they do not. They had that crazy shootout with the Giants on the. Was that was on the road or was
no,
in?
they was home.
All right, so Dallas can only win at home.
I guess so, but
So if you can only win at home, you're gonna have a what 8-9 record?
probably or 9-8 either.
Nah, they're
Either
gonna
way.
lose one. They're gonna lose one at home. They're gonna have an 8-9 record.
wait,
Like,
wait, wait, when they face Kansas City?
I don't know. It's gonna be It's gonna be
I
smoking the
think
city.
that's in Texas. I think. What? I was looking forward to this game for two reasons. I know Lamb was back fully against Surtain, and then he gets hurt.
13 got hurt.
Then he gets hurt.
Fucked up the whole thing. But they
I'm like,
still couldn't do that dude. The Broncos, they gotta get rid of that cornerback. What's his name? Moss? Number
Mr.
21 Moss.
Yeah,
He
Mr.
was
P1,
just getting
Mr. PI, that's his name.
PI
Yeah,
every play.
he did it twice.
But they kept saying that the other receivers never have a good game against him. Obviously, they're not getting no yards catching because he's grabbing them and getting a pass interference.
Yeah, he
How you
getting the
gonna
yards
have
the other way.
how you gonna have a good game against somebody that's holding you the whole game and you just getting pinned? They need to change that rule. If it's a pass interference, the receiver should get credit for those yards.
Ooh,
They need to change that rule because it's a chance that he would have caught that ball. So give him the credit for those
You
yards.
know how many fucking receivers gonna say, I could be the all-time leading receiver because of that damn rule?
Give it to him, goddamn it, because I'm sick of missing
No,
fantasy points because he grabbing people.
he leads the league in pass interference.
Yes, he
But
does. He is horrible.
he did that shit back to back. I was like, yo, then just let the Cowboys score then. Goddamn.
He
He did
is
shit back to
horrible.
back. But I guess he said, fuck it. We whooped their ass by 20. So they could whatever. But not a good game for Dak. Uh
Horrible game for that.
um the defense, yeah, like I said, belt the ass. I can't
I
I don't
wonder what's gonna happen at the end of the year because what's boy name? What's the receiver?
Pickens.
Not yeah, Pickens got the same agent as um as Micah Parsons. And
Oh,
remember, Jerry didn't want to talk to him at all during those negotiations.
well, ain't he on a 1 year contract?
No, he's in the final year of his contract.
Final year.
So, I mean, they most likely going to just franchise tag him, but still.
That's gonna start some trouble. It's gonna start some trouble. But I mean, if I was Jerry Jones, think about a healthy Lamb and possibly signing Pickens.
That'll
You
be
got
a
your
nice
receipt
1-2 punch for a
right.
while.
You got your 1-2 punch. Williams playing good. I don't know how long his contract is, but he might have another
He got
season.
a 1 year.
Okay, but this year's his only year.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I said you
I
probably
mean,
got
they could bring him back. But like I said, they was stupid for not re-signing Dowdle. Dowdle ain't cost nothing. They
you
could
see
have
what he
brought
did.
Dowdle back. You see what he doing.
Right, that motherfucker running with an attitude. Like, I'll show you. You'll see. Son, wait, what's next? What's next? Next game because this game. Ah,
I'm so sick of this goddamn game.
what the Packers?
Listen. This shit was so annoying on Monday morning, listening to all these dumbass analysts that's been putting the Packers down for the last 3 weeks because they barely beat the Cardinals. They lost to the Browns. Like if you look at the teams that they're beating, you beat the Steelers who couldn't even beat the Bengals, got smacked by the Bengals.
Right.
You tied with the Cowboys, you lost to the Browns, you beat the Arizona Cardinals, and you beat the Panthers. Like well, they about to play the Panthers. Nobody's impressed by that. That's number one. Number two, you struggled against all of those bums, especially your defense. Brissett had almost 300 yards and 3 touchdowns against you, and he's a backup.
Yeah.
So I'm not impressed by nothing I see out of you. Beat up on the Steelers. The Steelers they're frauds right now. They got a winning record, but they're frauds right now. Like their winning record is super fraudulent. They should have lost most of the games that they won.
Mm.
So now, oh my God, Jordan Love is amazing. Bro, you're playing the Steelers. You're supposed to be amazing. Joe Flacco did 350 last week and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
impressed by that.
Yeah.
Great win. You beat the Steelers.
I don't think. To be honest with you, I don't think it's a. It's just about the headline was Rogers facing the Packers.
Nah, bro, you
That's
had
all it was.
dumbass fat piece of shit Damian Woody talking about no, if Jordan, if I'm gonna tell you why. Then I'm never gonna like him or respect him. But
Oh, Woody?
Jordan Love keeps playing like this. Oh my God, nobody's in that defense. That defense just got aired out by the fucking Cardinals. They just lost to the Browns. They just got aired out by the Cowboys. Like what defense? They went. They got a few sacks against the fuck at the end of the game against the Cardinals when they knew they had to throw the ball. But you had to have a game winning drive in the end of the fourth quarter to even beat the Cardinals with a backup quarterback. Like ain't nobody impressed by that shit. But Damian Woody's a piece of shit. I'll never respect him. He's a cocksucking Uncle Tom. So
Oh,
when Miles Garrett had that fight and he hit and he swung the helmet, didn't even hit him, swung the helmet, didn't connect crazy or nothing like that. He
right.
swung the helmet. Damian Woody gets up the next morning and says he needs to be kicked out of the league and they need to press charges on him and he needs to be arrested for that. You fat piece of shit. First of all, what is Miles Garrett? 20 at the time, 22, 23. Like he's fucking young. He can't make a mistake, you piece of shit. He can't have a in the heat of the moment situation. Just
Especially
because you
football.
didn't grow up in the hood, you ain't never had a fight in your fat fucking life. He can't have a heart. He can't be mad at the time.
Woody is a suburb boy. He's a suburb kid.
He's
Mm.
a piece of shit kid. That's what he is. He's a cocksucker for that. And everybody was piling on his ass that morning. Like, damn, bro, you want to get him locked up and take his career? He should
Yeah,
get kicked out of the league for a fight.
he trying to say something to impress the boy, the big boys. Oh,
Exactly.
that's not
Like, bro,
important.
even the other people was telling you bugging the fuck out. When they telling you that, you know
No,
you
no.
tripping.
When Stephen A. Smith telling you, like, hold up, bro. Come on.
Yo,
Stephen A.
Clark,
Smith.
Clark got on him. Stephen A. Smith, Mike, everybody on the show was getting on him that day. Like, yo, you're taking it too far. You're
Right.
taking it way too far. He swung a helmet. He didn't even hit him. What if he would have got a concussion or what if he could have killed him? He didn't. So what are we talking about all this what if shit for? He didn't.
Did
But
he?
back to the Packers. The Steelers are horrible. They got the most expensive trash defense on the planet. They have the worst passing defense in the NFL. Um they overpaid. I told you from the beginning, Slayer's washed up, Ramsey's washed up. Ramsey will give you one wild play a game and get burnt the rest of the game. They lost their safety to a knee injury. His knee, he got it looked like it was a knee sprain, Elliott.
Okay.
I'm not happy with their secondary. The
And why?
safeties ain't
Why
doing
they saying
shit.
like what?
Watt ain't getting no pressure against a team that's like he didn't even get no pressure against the Bengals, and they got one of the worst O lines in the league.
Mm.
Like there's nothing on that side of the ball working for them right now.
Which is sad. Which is sad. This is not the Steelers
There's
football.
not what happened. That steel curtain is plastic. It's a shower curtain now.
Fiberglass.
That steel
Fiberglass.
curtain is a shower curtain.
And Mama, please don't strike down. I know that's your team. Don't strike down on me, but there's not the
She
same.
disappointed in them too.
She probably is because I hear my
Because they
uncle.
are not playing good at all.
None of my uncles call me, so I know they disappointed. And we got Monday Night Football. I thought, you know what? I should not say this because if Daniel and them was and everybody was there healthy, it probably would have been a good game, but they wasn't. But Scary Terry was back, and he got a good
For a few
touchdown.
minutes and then got hurt again. After he got that touchdown, that same leg that's been bothering him hurt him again. That's why you stop holding out. Like it's cute while you're doing it because you feel like that's your only power at the time to hold out. But every player that holds out gets hurt.
I was about to say it's like every person that held out or holding out, something happened.
CD Lamb got hurt, had his shoulder. Ayuk is out for the season.
Damn,
Debo got hurt the next that year when he held out. Everybody that holds out gets hurt.
everybody
Every single player.
they get hurt. But
Look at Hendrickson. Hendrickson out with a back injury.
yeah, because he was gonna end up.
Everybody that holds out gets hurt.
With this game, we got some history going on. I think Kelsey had
Kelsey got busy as
his eight.
usual. But Kelsey, bro, if you got a bunch of money laying around, put it on Kelsey every time they play in prime time. He guaranteed to get you 4 catches and at least 40 yards
And
every time they play
at least,
prime time.
at least one touchdown, and he got that touchdown. Eighth
I
third touchdown of his career. Who I
I
think is the
had
franchise
money. I had money. The only thing that didn't cover for me is Crosby Merritt or Merritt, the Merritt kid. I had him for 40 yards. Everything else covered. I had Kittle for 4 catches. I had Rasheed Rice for 4 catches. I had both of them to get a touchdown.
Mm,
Everything covered except for homeboy getting the 40 yards. But Rasheed Rice is back, and it's not much they gonna be able to do to stop him because they don't. It's not like they throwing the ball downfield. All of their game is short passes,
mm.
short quick passes, intermediate passes, and then run after the catch.
West Coast.
And they killing teams with that because it's hard to stop.
They too fast. You get a fast guy 5 yard and he got a little open.
And
He's
they
gone.
doing jet sweeps. They doing everything short and just running for yards, running for yardage. It's gonna be hard to stop them.
What's that shit? That yak.
Yeah, if they can stay healthy, is and Kelsey actually he looks way better than last year. He looks more focused. Ain't nobody talking about his girlfriend, well, fiance. Like he looks way more. He looks like he's back into football. He doesn't look like the old Kittle, of course. He's old now, but he's way more productive this year than he was last year.
He you know what it is? He got his beard back. He got his nice shaped up beard. He don't have that fucking cowboy western mustache he was trying to rock last year.
Yeah,
He's focused. But it's kind of dangerous now because Kansas
I
City is on the
think
roll. They're on the
I ain't
streak.
gonna lie. I think they might fuck around and trade for a running back. They might fuck around and try to get Dowdle from the Panthers or something like that
Ooh,
because
I'll be looking at that.
Pacheco's week to week with a knee sprain. He got hurt last night, so that means Kareem Hunt's gonna be the number one. And I think they got that other kid that they drafted still there. Can't remember his name, but he's more of a thumper than anything else.
Doo, 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 doo. Let's get to it. You already know what it is, but this is gonna start this a little different. Who you got for the most valuable player? We talked about this a little bit last week about front runners.
Unfor-
Look who's over there.
Unfortunately, the and I mean for me it's not unfortunate because I'm a fan, but right now it's Patrick Mahomes.
Wow.
And it's unfortunate because that's just such a fucking easy choice. The person that deserves it right now is
Mr. Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor. He tied the NFL record with 3 games with 3 back-to-back games with 3 touchdowns.
I'm sorry, I missed the game. I did miss the game. I knew I missed the game. It was
The
Colts
Colts.
against the Titans, but
There's no don't worry. No, we didn't miss that. We talked about Jeffrey Simmons and the trade and the people that should have got traded.
okay.
We
Just
talked
make sure.
about that.
Yeah.
But Jonathan Taylor went off. He tied for history, 3 straight games with 3 touchdowns. And that's another ticket that broke my heart. Bijan and McCaffrey fucked it up for me. Having them horrible games that they had. I took him for 3 touchdowns. It was plus 850.
Oh
I took
man.
him for 3 touchdowns and 90 yards. He had 150 something yards and 3 touchdowns, and I took him for the 3 touchdowns. I just had a feeling. I wish I would have bet it by itself. If I'd have bet it by itself, I'd have hit him for over $1,000.
Like, bro, I hear what you're saying with Patrick Mahomes, but I'm going with Jonathan Taylor. 4 games out
We
this
both
season.
going with Jonathan
Yeah,
Taylor,
it's like
but the odds right now are Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. I don't even know why Josh Allen's on here. Um,
Honestly, I think Jonathan Taylor is the reason Indiana Jones is playing well because
yes,
he has someone to hand the ball off to and take the pressure off of him. He
yes.
doesn't have to go out there and throw it 40 times. But Pittman is looking good. Warren is looking good.
Pittman
Like
had a nice.
he even getting Alec Pierce in the game. And Pierce is looking good. So right now the Titans just don't have a good defense.
Yeah.
Forrest Buckner and them look good. Buckner looks good, I should say, but their secondary is trash, and they've been giving up a lot of yards through the air.
Mm.
So if they go up against a good team where they can't just run the ball down their throat and take a big lead and control the game with running the ball, team like even though the Chargers lost to them, the Chargers have 420 yards passing and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Normally, that's enough to win a game.
that was a shootout.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't, you can't give up that type of yardage and that like shit. Even the Niners gave that shit up. They better get a pass rusher this week. I'm telling you, they don't get one. And I want one before we see the Giants, not after.
oh shit.
They need one before they see the Giants. Give up some shit, man. Go get one. Cause right
That'd be the
now,
weirdest shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, that'd be the weirdest shit that if they do get Mr. Mr.
I want Thibodeau
If y'all get him and
before
he
the
switch
game.
jersey go against us,
It ain't gonna. The
that'd
Giants
be
would never
weird.
let that. The Giants ain't gonna let that happen because they'll
No,
do it after the game, but they wouldn't do it before the game. They're not trying to play against Thibodeau. You crazy?
that'd
He'll
be
have
straight up
six
crazy.
sacks.
That'd be straight up craziness.
He'll have 6 sacks in that game. They do something crazy like that.
That guy, Mr.
But
Taylor, is my MVP.
The Giants aren't. I don't think the organization is smart enough to trade Thibodeau. I think they're gonna keep him. It's almost as if they're trying to please the fans rather than build a franchise.
I,
Because the year that they didn't trade Saquon, when they knew they wasn't gonna sign him, they wasn't gonna re-sign him. That was a dumb. He was having a great season. Fuck the playoffs. Y'all, they wanted to go to the playoffs and make the fan base smile for 10 minutes. Fuck the playoffs. You needed to get, he was at the top of his game at that point. He
wait,
was finally healthy. He was balling.
this
You
when
could
we
have
went to the
traded him
playoffs.
and got busy.
This is when we went to the playoffs.
Yeah, the year y'all went to the playoffs. Then the
Yeah,
next year they gave him that bullshit 1 year deal where he damn near had to get 5,000 yards and 20 touchdowns for him to get paid.
that was bullshit.
Yeah, like how do I control if we go to the playoffs? Like he couldn't get paid unless they went to the playoffs. He couldn't get paid unless they had like Daniel Jones had to have a certain it was the worst contract I've ever heard of in my life.
Uh, that's
Everybody had to have a good season for him to get paid.
that's my front office for you. Let's get to our standards. You already know what we do. Let's get out the picture. Bam! We got the AFC side, of course, on the East. The Patriots 1 game lead over the Buffalo over the Bills with a 6-2 record. The Bills with a 5-2. Miami 2-6, and those Jets got their first win, 1-7. At the
They said that we're going after one of their pass rushers, the kid
the
Jermaine
Jets.
Johnson. Yeah, Jermaine Johnson. We're going after him because remember Salah was there with them, so
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah,
really
yeah.
likes that kid. But they asking a lot for him.
Oh yeah, he's going after the guys he drafted. So, in the South, Indianapolis 7-1, Jacksonville 4-3, Houston 3-4, and Tennessee 1-7. In the North, the Steelers are still on top of the division, even though they lost 2 in a row, 4-3. Cincinnati 3-5, Baltimore 2-5, Cleveland 2-6. If we ever want to know what division is gonna be the fucked up division, it's always one. It's gonna be the North this year. The West, Denver 6-2. The Chargers 5-3. The Chiefs are back on their bullshit because they're 5-3, and the Raiders are 2-5. We are going to the NFC side now. Eagles 6-2. Cowboys 3-4-1. Washington 3-5. The Giants are 2-6.
Might be the first time y'all division got a repeat winner.
Right. It's been a while. It's been a long time.
22 years.
Shit. The South, the Bucks who might repeat. Who definitely gonna repeat.
Ain't no might in that.
Yeah, definitely gonna repeat. 6-2. Panthers 4-4. Atlanta 3-4. New Orleans 1-7. In the North, Packers 5-1-1. That's like some kind of phone number. Detroit 5-2. Bears 4-3. Minnesota 3-4. And the West. Oh, look at this. Just because they had a bye week. Just because they had a
Yeah,
bye.
they had a bye and we dropped to third place because they had a bye.
Just because they had a bye. Seahawks 5-2. The Rams 5-2. 49ers 5-3. Arizona 2-5. If the playoffs started, this is how they will look. Of course, I don't think nothing really changed except for
Yo,
the
the
seeds.
teams for the NFC, that's gonna be I mean, that's not the order it's gonna be, but this is gonna be the playoffs. These are the 7 teams coming out of the NFC.
NFC.
Unless it's a crazy injury, these are the 7 teams coming out of the NFC.
Oh wow. So we might rearrange the
You're gonna rearrange the orders,
yeah.
but these are the 7 teams coming out of the AFC.
I don't see the
I mean the
Packers winning the
NFC.
1 seed though.
I don't think they'll be the. I mean, no. If you look, their schedule is easy. Like next game, they got the Panthers, they got the Vikings twice, and depends on how JJ plays. I don't think they win against the Lions on Thanksgiving. So the Lions might
Oh,
end up being winning their division.
oh, we got the Packers and Lions Thanksgiving.
Packers and Lions Thanksgiving.
Lord have mercy.
That's gonna be nice.
but let's go back to something we talked about earlier. The beginning of this year, y'all, no one had no Colts, no Patriots, no
Nope.
Broncos. Dare did I say the Steelers too? No Steelers at the head of their division.
They had the Ravens. They ain't have none of this.
I don't even know who they had in the South for no Houston. It had
Yeah,
Houston,
Houston.
Houston.
Houston quietly won 3 out of their last 4.
Yeah. So we gotta like with the Houston, the Chiefs is coming back doing some business.
Chiefs about to spank some people.
Oh man, let's get ready for it. Next week's schedule. Here we go. Let's move this over. Thursday night football. Baltimore is in Miami.
Is Lamar playing? I need to see Lamar back out there. They saying he's ready. They said he was looking good last week before they scratched him.
You think he's gonna miss out play at home in Florida? When
He
his
gotta
family
play
gonna be
this.
there?
I don't even think Miami wins without him.
Ooh, that's gonna be crazy. I'm still gonna say Baltimore
It's
gonna win.
going. It's This is going to be a huge Derrick Henry game.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Well,
as
you
and
know
as
what?
Huntley plays, it's going to be a big Huntley running game too.
Now we kind of said that with John, but this is different. It's Derrick Henry. Okay, Derrick
Yeah,
Henry
they
was
they
bouncing
have
off
to
the shit
give
last.
Henry the ball.
Yeah, they got to. No international games, so we're going straight to 1 o'clock. Chicago Bengals.
It's in Cincinnati. Cincinnati needs to stay alive. I'm not sold on the Bengals on the Bears pass defense or their run defense. So I think I'll go with the Bengals on this one. But the Bengals don't have no defense either.
yeah, it's maybe another high scoring game. it might, but I'm going Bears. I'm going Bears from this one. I'm going Bears. It's because the
I,
defense is
I
the
loved the Patriots this week.
oh
I love the
in
Patriots
Foxborough.
this week because they are gonna air them out.
In Foxborough. So yeah, I definitely go with the Patriots. We're not gonna talk about this next game, this Giant 49 game. We already know who we're going for, so we're gonna smile next week. Okay, we couldn't smile like we wanted to this week. One of us is gonna smile this next week.
The Colts are gonna absolutely destroy the
Oh,
Steelers.
is this? Would you count this as the true test for the Colts?
Not even a little bit.
Excuse me.
Not against that defense, bless you.
Thank you.
Not with that defense.
Okay, so
Jonathan
Colts.
Taylor, Pittman, and Warren are gonna snap again.
I'm going with excuse me. I'm going with Taylor for only 2 touchdowns though.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
I'll take 2 from Taylor.
I'm not
Chargers.
fact. I think they want him to get the record. I think they're gonna give him 3.
Who want him to get a record? The
I
Colts?
think the Colts want Taylor to get the record because it's gonna have us talking about their team all day, every day.
If he gets 3 touchdowns this game, yeah, they definitely try to get him the record.
Yeah.
Chargers at Titans, we all know
Oh
Chargers.
God, that's gonna be
Sorry,
so
Cam,
bad.
but
It's
this your
gonna be so bad.
Detroit hosting Minnesota.
Detroit gonna smoke them.
Mm. Green Bay Panthers.
JJ back. JJ gonna be running for it. You saw what they did to whatchamacallit, Wentz. It's gonna be the same thing. JJ gonna be back there running for his life, getting smoked.
Oh well. Hope your rehab went well because you really ran for your life.
Hutchinson gonna be on his ass.
Packers against Panthers.
Oh, it's not even a question. They gonna pad their stats like they did against the Steelers.
Ooh. We got Broncos against the Texans in Houston.
Broncos gonna bust that ass.
Ooh. Saints against the Rams.
Not even a not
Yeah,
even a contest.
yeah. Let's go Rams. Jacksonville against the Raiders. I'm going Jacks.
Oh yeah, Raiders are trash.
Yeah. Kansas City and Buffalo, the match that we all want to
As
see every
I'm
year.
kind of shocked it's not the Sunday night game.
Oh, in Buffalo?
Why would they
Mm.
have it at 4 o'clock?
I swear, I switched that. I switched that. They did. Y'all could do it too. The only
'Cause
thing
nobody wants to watch Washington and Seattle.
no, switch that. NFL, listen to us. Switch that. You get more. You get more viewers that way. Switch
They
it.
not gonna switch a prompt. They'll switch a 1 to 4, but they'll never switch a 4 to 8.
They did the
They
last.
have to. It's a
They
they
got
have
me
to
something.
give a certain amount of. They have to give a team a certain amount of primetime games.
And they got me something because they do that shit in the last game of the season if it's a playoff, um, like a one and done. The winner of this game goes to playoffs or division, so like shit like that. Speaking of that, Washington, Seattle.
Seattle coming off a bye. I guess you can say Seattle, but they coming across country. I don't know. I'm not a. I'm not as sold on Seattle as everybody else is because they can't. They don't run the ball well. They only throw to one player, and
Mm,
their defense isn't as great as everybody's making it seem. It's just the teams that they've gone against. It hasn't been a difficult thing for them. You know what I mean? They played the Jags that's not playing that great. They beat the Steelers. Like the teams, the Arizona Cardinals, like the teams they playing ain't that good. Like let me see this thing. Let me see the Seahawks beat the Rams. Then we talking about something.
okay.
You know what I mean? Let me see them beat a good team. Like they about to play Washington with no Jaden Daniels. I can't be impressed about that. And they might not even win that game. It's not written in stone that they're gonna win that shit.
All right. Especially West Coast coming to the East Coast.
Yeah, and Mariota is not completely trash. Like he can run and he be running the ball. So if you can't stop the run, they might eat on you a little bit.
Hey, if we ain't go, well then change the Monday night game because I don't want to see no damn Cowboys against Cardinals.
Nobody does.
and since
And
we
it's
said they
probably and
home,
it might be Kobe Brissett again. So you know the Cowboys is gonna put up 60 points.
like I said, it's at home. They're home. The four teams that got a bye this week: Eagles, Cleveland, Jets, and the Buccaneers. Brother, we have completed another episode. What do you have any final thoughts? And don't you mention that game? Don't you mention it? Don't you mention the game? Don't mention it. Damn it.
Anybody's betting on prop bets this week, take Christian McCaffrey. That's all I'm saying. He's gonna redeem himself. I would take nah, but Christian McCaffrey is definitely gonna have a huge game this week. Um, it should be a bunch of blowouts this week. The Rams gonna blow the Saints out. Cowboys gonna blow the Cardinals out. Like it should be a bunch of blowouts this week. The Packers should blow out the Panthers.
Oh, before y'all even let you even leave here, stop that. I'm gonna tell you to stop doing this. When y'all lose, you gotta say you gotta post this damn picture. Win, lose, or draw. Motherfucker, we know you're a 49er fan, regardless.
Hey
You
man,
had
it's
to tell
it's
nobody.
nah. You gotta understand though. I got people that be watching my page. So if I go dark and don't still rep my squad, they gonna jump out the window. Oh, this nigga get quiet as soon as his team lose. You don't hear him talking about nothing. I gotta bang on their heads every day, whether we win, lose, or tie.
Man, listen, I think everybody know I'm a Giant fan, but I ain't gonna talk shit when we lose. I'm like,
I
listen,
talk shit. I gotta talk
I
shit
can't
year
talk shit.
round. It get us better ratings, baby. I gotta talk shit year round, baby. I
I
gotta
only
make them
talk
talk.
shit. Only talk shit when someone tag me in some shit like
They
up
stay tagging me. That's why I gotta talk my shit.
like uppity me
I
uppity
do
hip
my
hop.
I do my picks every Sunday, and then they jump on my ass if I get one wrong. They be going crazy every time. If I pick some, like all the Ravens fans was on my ass this week when they won, and I picked against them.
Oh, well, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean it boosts worker morale. They love to come at me, and so I always give them something. I give them some ammo.
Good Lord.
I have fun with the people.
So again, next week, one of us gonna be smiling. At least one of us. And I still might be smiling because Michigan might, keep me smiling.
Who we
Michigan,
play this week?
shit. I
Yeah,
don't
I
got
don't
the schedule
even
in
know
front
who
of me.
we play this week.
I don't got the schedule in front of me.
I don't either.
But we beat Michigan State, so I gotta keep that going. I got hit up by Michigan brothers and sisters up there, like,
I
haha,
love
we won.
beating Michigan State. I love beating Ohio. It's only certain teams that I get a good rise out of. Michigan State, we've had some wars with their bitch ass over the years.
Yeah,
Um, I'm pissed we lost to USC and then they got smacked the week after. I love
yeah.
it when we play Notre Dame. That used to be a nice, fun rivalry. And you know the one I can't stand, that other team.
We
I like to
always,
beat them.
we always,
I was talking to my brother about what are the top rivalries in sports.
mm,
And Michigan and that other team, they're like they're up there. It's I'd say it's them, Yankees and Red Sox,
mm,
North Carolina, Duke.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think like those would be my top three of ever.
If I got, if I add honorable mentions to those, I always would say Alabama and Auburn, just because I actually learned about their little war, just because they within state and how that shit.
Yeah,
Like, motherfuckers, they got personal.
but
Motherfuckers try to kill their tree. I was like, God damn.
yeah, but I respect their rivalry, but they just can't come close to
Oh, not close, no hatred. Like,
they can't like that we don't even say each other's names. Like they cross out O's when they writing. We on some gang shit. We crossing out letters.
bro, we put billboards and this remind you how many days.
Yeah, like you oh man, like this is one of the ones like this shit your kids don't like they kids type shit. Like
What is wrong? I don't even know how motherfuckers marry into it. I'm like, how the hell you marry the? Never mind. Fuck it. That's on y'all. Good luck. Y'all be divorced by the time the season start. You know.
word.
But, well, again, bro, we did it. We got another week.
We're gonna have a great conversation next week because it's about to be fun. It's gonna be some games on
Ugh.
this week.
Ugh. I hope I got
Who
my
you
jersey.
think gonna be the game of the week though? I guess Kansas City Buffalo.
Yeah, yeah. That
That's
won't let me down.
probably the top. That's probably gonna be the top matchup.
That won't let me down. A surprise one maybe. You never know. Never know with that Washington Seattle or Cowboy Cardinal game. Never know how they playing.
I
Shit.
like I like the over in that Cowboys game easily because neither team is gonna have play defense.
Yeah, as I said, you never know. With like you said Bridgie already tried to throw for 300 yards against the Packers. He might go
Yeah, he
hell
had
crazy.
two. He had 279 and three touchdowns.
And he might go
If
hella
they
crazy
could
with that
just
Cowboys
stop him,
secondary.
and the Cowboys ain't gonna get 6 sacks like the Packers did, so he'll be back there comfortable.
Patting the ball. There you go. All right, brother. We gotta get out of here.
All right, bro. I'll
Yes,
talk
sir.
to you soon.
Yes, sir.
All right, moving.
Right. And again, we have finished another episode. I did like the comments. Della, I will check my DM. I saw one picture, but I'm gonna check those videos out. Who's that? Lemon soda. Love the joke. I'm gonna get this shaped up anyway. I haven't had a shape up on the beard in a long time, so I'm gonna get that shaped up. Great time to be a football fan. Great time to be a sports fan. Check us out every Tuesday. TikTok. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the views and y'all for the likes. 971 likes on TikTok. Um, I will be putting clips on later. We are in mid-season form in football. Basketball just started. Baseball is doing some cinema shit right now with 18 innings in one game. And yeah, just follow us. Follow us. We also got merch. Go to MrAttentionGetItAllTogether.com. We do have new shirts I will be advertising on here next week. And that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Same bat time, same bat channel, Tuesdays, 4 o'clock Eastern time. And we'll be back next week to talk about week motherfucking 9 and get ready for week 10 and more sports news. And again, rest in peace, Nick Mangold, number 74 for the Jets. Let's go. I'm out. Peace.